What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy A Pain Brings the Pain, Mr. I Ain't Buying You No Drink. And before we start this video, man, I wanna sit up here and put y'all on game about something, bro. This video is sponsored by Rise. If you don't know who Rise is, it's the best mushroom coffee out here today. You know, it's a lot of mushroom coffees, but this one in particular is very recommended. I've been using it for going on about 4 or 5 months now, and it gets your system clean. It gives you that energy. It gets all that negative stuff out your body. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, and I'm gonna also leave a code that you can use off your first purchase. And tell them A Pain sent you.
Lost in this bitch rapping for days. Shit stressful, but they told me it pays. Getting better, ducking minimum wage. Getting cheddar, got you yearning for praise. They don't wanna see me up the level, then I up the bezel. I thought it was a phase. Game shady, I thought it was a maze. Same wavy nigga turning the page. Ain't no lame, baby, ain't the same. Baby niggas geeking like they own some shit. Biggest flex looking life right now is my daughter.
What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy A Pain Brings the Pain, and we back with another podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know we got.
It's your boy Smiley.
It's your boy Bama, Mr. AKA Mr. One's Understood Ain't Gotta Be Explained.
You already know. And today we're gonna talk about violence in the youth, man. Cause if y'all don't know, Julio passed away this week, and it's been a lot of back and forth. You know, Younger Ace really put all his anger out into, you know, these songs and stuff like that, because you gotta understand that, you know, when he lost his brother and his friend, you know, Julio trolled him, and it was rumored that he had something to do with it. But at the end of the day, you know, it's eye for eye. You know, it's like you can't just put energy out and expect it not to come back to you. You know, but it's so much within the youth that we don't have to resort to this at all. But a lot of people feel like, you know, that's what it is. You know, it is what it is. But why does it have to be like that?
Before I even start my statement, this is gonna contradict everything that we about to say. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga got packed out. They caught him. They caught him. But at the same time, the reason why they caught him, he was moving sloppy on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say, like, you know, people might be like, oh, don't take up from blah blah. Nah, man, probably did it on purpose. You gotta think about it. This man had so many attempts on his life, and to just post where you gonna be at in advance, you can't tell me that's not on purpose. Dude just got tired.
Yeah.
It only gets to a certain amount of time to where you just like, man, I gotta keep moving careful for the rest of my life. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And he, you know what I'm saying, he lost his brother. He lost, well, who was it, Bibby?
Yep.
He lost Bibby. After that, he probably just like, man, look, the only person he had left was Kojak. That's about it, man. Just like, you know what, I'm tired of just, you know, tired of doing this, tired of doing X, Y, and Z. It gets repetitive, you know. You can't live your full life. So you know, that was probably his little thing. To be completely honest with you, I wouldn't even put it past me to say that, like, had he survived that'd have been like a little rush in his life, or something, you know what I'm saying? Or ultimately, you can be like, well, after this, I ain't gotta move safe no more.
Right.
Something like, you know, something gonna happen to where I ain't gotta move safe. Either y'all gonna touch me and still not get me, or y'all gonna get to me and that's it.
Exactly.
I think a lot of rappers, they think they're 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think they could get shot all these times and be able to survive and live to tell about it. And they see his progression of what he did with it. He was able to become this big businessman, but everybody ain't meant for that.
So, yeah, no.
And everybody can't make it through a trial and test like that and be able to live to talk about it and make other moves. It started to get to a point to where whenever we was growing up, you used to fear the fact that you would make it to 25.
Right.
Nowadays, people fear that they wouldn't even make it to 18.
Yeah.
Was that a real thing? I about to say, because I kept hearing that, and I didn't realize that was an actual.
Whenever I was growing up, I was living wild enough. And he could tell you, I was living wild enough to where I didn't think I was gonna make it 25.
Right.
Like I was scared when I hit 25. Well, I was 24, and I didn't think I was gonna make it to 25, just because of the way I was living. And plus, I seen my little cousin. I call him my brother. I seen him. He died at 24.
Damn.
So I thought that I wasn't gonna make it to C25. You know what I'm saying? So with the generation we have now, with all the violence that we got going on, you'll be lucky if you see kids make it to 18, let alone 21.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
them little niggas wild.
They wild.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? But it's what the culture pushes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in our culture, we the only race that really kill our own and brag about it.
Yeah. Definitely. If you look at it, all on the internet is blacks on blacks. We brag about. My thing is, for a fact, a killer is not gonna mention who he killed.
Exactly.
A real killer.
You know
what I'm saying? You're not gonna talk about that, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna take that shit to your grave, like.
But they talk about it in their songs. They tell on themselves.
Exactly.
They put a case on themselves because they want to be accepted and they want to brag about what they do. But you put yourself in the graveyard.
Exactly.
One thing I'll say, some of these motherfuckers smart. They
Yeah,
are smart. Some of them are smart.
Like the dude that killed Mo 3, he played it smart to start with. Then after a while, I guess he got tired of people taking the credit for him.
Yeah, he was like,
I did it type of thing. I know.
Because
he could have got away with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody was thinking that the bright dude from Dallas had did it or whatever like that. Then Yellow Beast.
Yeah.
And then they thought Trap Boy Freddy did it too.
He had everybody fooled with it. But then after a while, he came on and said, "No, I'm the one that because he didn't want somebody else to take the credit for what
his work."
You know what I'm saying? But he could have got off staff.
I mean, at that point, like, you did it. I don't care if you take the credit or not. Hey, look, I know I did it.
Right.
I know I did it.
But I'm not gonna tell you I did it. That's the thing. Self snitching is at an all-time high. Like it's just weird. Like niggas will self snitch and then be like, "Well, who snitched on me? You fucking dummy."
This is the reason why I said someone smart, because a lot of them use information that's already been put out.
Mm-hmm. They just retract it.
So the reason why I said one of the biggest things people know Fulio for is that beatbox remix that he did with Kojak.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that man took attendance, ain't nobody raised their hand.
Mm.
And that's the thing. And it's like I know when Jake was still living, they went it was like about 10 or 15 of them literally went to the graveyard and was at 23 grave.
Yeah.
And it was like either point the middle finger, had the Jordan shoe on there.
Yeah.
But every single person that was in that picture died. Fulio was literally the last one left in that picture. And literally he met his demise. So you gotta be careful what it is. And then I also seen like a little short documentary of like he really talked about death a lot, and which the person who was doing the documentary was saying like it's in the Bible. You speak death, that's what will come. The power of tongue is a powerful thing. And a lot of y'all don't understand that, bro. It's like a lot of y'all think y'all Tupac too. And it's like you're not.
But a lot of them people that was famous before they died, they actually talked about death a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You had your Michael Jackson, you had your Tupac, you had your Biggie. You know what I'm saying? All of them named their things after death in a way.
That man.
Biggie, life after death.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So they give you what's going to happen before it even happens.
Right.
Because they probably know like something's about to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you foresee, a lot of them foresee their own death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a big conspiracy theory that Tupac was still alive, and a lot of people feel that way because of the way he was talking, and they felt like it didn't add up to how he actually got killed.
All this self from the soul, homie. Swear life put the hold on me. Say she rock, but she rolled on me. Baby, I'm a king, see the gold on me. Build a foundation, nigga, no, homie. Just don't fold on me, I'ma go home.